Welcome back to the Healthy Body Calm Mind channel. Dear friends, blood pressure is one of the most important vital signs reflecting how your cardiovascular system is functioning. In older adults over 60 years old, blood pressure is not just a number measured by a device, but also a mirror reflecting the aging process of blood vessels, the heart, and many other organs in the body. According to many studies and recommendations from the World Health Organization, high blood pressure is one of the leading risk factors for stroke, heart attack, heart failure, and kidney failure in older adults. However, the big question is, what blood pressure is considered normal for people over 60? Is there one standard number for everyone, or is blood pressure individualized? Let me explain. Most people still believe in the traditional view. One number fits all, the standard blood pressure threshold for everyone. 120 over 80 millimeters of mercury. In reality, this view does not accurately reflect the biological differences between individuals, especially in older adults. Please look at the standard blood pressure chart published by the World Health Organization. Let me explain the nature of these numbers. First, the older we get, the higher the blood pressure threshold tends to be. These age-related changes happen mainly because of the natural aging process, such as hardening of the arteries, reduced elasticity of blood vessel walls, increased peripheral resistance, reduced ability of the autonomic nervous system to regulate blood pressure. At the same time, many body functions decline while they still have to work harder to keep you alive. All of these factors can lead to higher blood pressure. So if you see your blood pressure at 135 or 140 and feel alarmed thinking, that's too high, you may be comparing a 60 to 70-year-old body to a 25-year-old body. Therefore, the number 120 over 80 only serves as an initial reference. Applying the same blood pressure thresholds used for young people to older adults can lead to misunderstandings and inappropriate treatment. Second, these numbers change with age, meaning age in years. In reality, the aging process is not the same for everyone. It depends on the actual rate of aging of your cells, organs, and body functions. In medical terms, this is called biological age. Two people of the same chronological age may have different biological ages, so one shared blood pressure target for both may not be entirely appropriate. Third, the SPRINT study, a well-known study conducted in the United States, showed that lowering systolic blood pressure to below 120 can reduce cardiovascular risk in some people. However, when applied to very old adults, those prone to falls, or those with multiple medical conditions, lowering blood pressure too much increases the risk of dizziness, fainting, and falls. And in older adults, a fall can lead to far more serious consequences than a slightly higher blood pressure reading. Clearly, the same number does not mean the same level of safety. Therefore, modern medicine has moved toward a personalized approach based on factors such as biological age, condition of the blood vessels, underlying diseases like diabetes, kidney disease, heart disease, ability to tolerate medications, quality of life. And here are the blood pressure targets for older adults according to recommendations from the American Heart Association. The important point to emphasize is normal blood pressure does not mean the lower the better, because lowering blood pressure too much can lead to dizziness and lightheadedness, falls and fractures, reduced blood flow to the brain leading to cognitive decline, reduced blood flow to the heart. Therefore, blood pressure targets must balance the benefits of protecting the heart and brain with the risks of lowering blood pressure too much. As you can see, the number 120 over 80 millimeters of mercury is very impressive to many people. In reality, for older adults, it does not accurately reflect cardiovascular health. It can lead to overtreatment, and it can cause unnecessary anxiety when you feel you are not meeting the standard. Around this issue, many older adults today have common but incomplete or incorrect beliefs, such as I'm old, so higher blood pressure is normal. As long as I'm not dizzy, I'm fine. Taking blood pressure medication long-term harms the liver and kidneys. These thoughts can lead to carelessness, stopping treatment, or taking medications inconsistently, which increases the risk of complications. In addition, fear of medication and relying on how you feel can affect treatment results, such as only taking medication when feeling unwell, reducing the dose on your own when blood pressure seems low, trusting feelings more than actual measured numbers. Meanwhile, high blood pressure is often called the silent killer because it may not cause clear symptoms for many years. From all of this, older adults need to understand correctly that treating blood pressure is not about treating numbers, but about treating the person. Therefore, instead of being obsessed with the number 120/80, you should understand each person has their own personal blood pressure target. This target is determined by your doctor. What matters is long-term stability and safety. You need regular home monitoring and routine follow-up visits. Good communication with your doctor helps improve treatment results. Family members should provide as much support as possible for people with high blood pressure, such as observing daily activities, measuring blood pressure, and reminding them to take medications. Statistics show that nearly 3/4 of people over age 70 have high blood pressure. It is a major cause of about 45% of heart-related deaths and 51% of stroke-related deaths, becoming a serious threat to public health. These numbers continue to rise, and who knows, we ourselves may be part of that increasing percentage if we do not take action starting today. Dear friends, blood pressure in older adults is a complex issue, but can be well controlled if understood correctly. There is no single standard blood pressure number for everyone over 60. Changing your mindset from chasing numbers to caring about overall health will help older adults live healthier, more independent, and higher quality lives in the years ahead. If you find this video helpful, please like, share, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you can receive more useful information for older adults. Thank you for watching. Wishing you a healthy body, a strong mind, a clear spirit, and peace each day.